After Cristiano Ronaldo was given a red card, he got so frustrated with the decision that he even pushed the referee.
A second yellow for Ronaldo. He's out, and he shoved the referee.
Gone crazy.
After the game, Ronaldo was fined close to $5,000 for his actions and got the automatic one-game suspension. In a very unsportsmanlike moment, football player Pepe stepped on Messi's hand. If the reaction looks overreacted, keep in mind the kind of shoes football players wear.
Stampa på handen här också. Messi. Här. Med flit av Pepe.
After an NBA player charged a little hard, the opponent got so mad that he tried to swing at him. Luckily, he missed.
Change is going on here. Afflalo and Bailey. This has been brewing for a while, and Afflalo is hot.
Told you Bailey's no punk. He had Aaron Afflalo in a headlock.
A female tennis player who seemed to be very relaxed suddenly starts hitting the stairs with her racket after losing. This one is a very heartbreaking one. But when an old man at a bar rejected Conor McGregor's drink, for some strange reason, he decided to punch the man in the face. He did take it like a champ though, despite getting sucker punched by one of the most recognized former UFC champions of the world. Sometimes football players forget which sport they're playing, and it looks more like martial arts than anything else.
Great touch that from Pickford, and look how quickly Firmino is across. And Firmino is then pushed into the...
Ladies and gentlemen.
A baseball player got so frustrated during a match that he decided to grab his bat and smash a telephone. NBA player Blake Griffin saw a fan that had a Warriors shirt in the audience, so he decided to throw water at him in a very sneaky way.
Water on a fan inadvertently as he was looking at the
For some odd reason, a player decided to make a little prank on Messi, which understandably pissed him off. After that, Messi proceeded to absolutely dominate him in the field, and of course won the game. An understandable moment when Cristiano Ronaldo lost his cool was when the goalkeeper purposely made him trip using his hands.
Ladies and gentlemen.
For some reason, NBA player Chris was kind of taunting Luka Doncic and later pushed him to the courtside seats.
Chris smiled at him there like, hey, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to antagonize, irritate me. And here comes the push. Watch this. He had him by the arm and then the two-hand shove. But as you said, that happened on the initial swipe on the rebound.
Well, this one's not a lost their cool moment, but quite the opposite. After an NBA player got asked a very loaded question, which included his past failures, the player just walked off mid-interview.
You go, you're down 19 to the Pacers, you're down 11 heading into the fourth tonight in this game. Is there ever a point at which you don't think you can come back, and what's your mindset?
No.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
A UFC fighter got kind of understandably mad when the interviewer introduced him as the loser of a fight.
Live alongside Quinton Rampage Jackson, who lost via submission tonight to John Jones. And
hold on, why you had to bring it up the way I lost tonight? You could have just said, fought John Jones. Why you had to just bring it up the way I lost?
Sometimes when football players get switched, it can have a toll on the player because, well, you're not playing anymore, and you have to trust the team to win. In this next clip, you can see how hurt Cristiano Ronaldo was after getting switched. Dieter Drogba got quite angry when he was substituted, and even kicked the water thermos while seated. During a heated interview with ESPN, boxer Floyd Mayweather kinda lost his cool for a minute with the host.
Have you been knocked out twice?
Yeah, like a decade ago.
Answer the question.
A decade ago.
And just answer. I don't care if it's 100 years ago. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Have Pacquiao been outboxed by Eric Morales?
One fight he lost to him.
Answer the question.
Yes, he did.
Has he been outboxed by Eric Morales?
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
So why would you fight
I want
him?
to ask you another question.
So why not fight him right away?
Now I want to ask you
if he's
another
that
question.
easy.
Now I want to ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Who's beating me?
Nobody's beaten you yet.
That's all I want to know.
So
A very understandable moment when a player lost his cool after the referee gave him a yellow card was when a player of the opposite team faked an injury. Even though it's hard to tell live, you can see in the slow motion camera that the player wasn't even touched.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pole vault is one of the most dangerous and hardest sports currently played. During a competition, one of the athletes got very mad because she sadly touched the pole in the air, and by the looks of it, she didn't believe she did. Brawl almost broke out mid-game when LeBron James and Cantor started getting into a verbal argument.
PBJ Elliott, they did a good job.
ladies and gentlemen,
Famous NBA player James Harden got very frustrated during the game and then accidentally hits himself with the ball, and the reaction of the guy blocking him was priceless. A big brawl during an NBA game spurred when Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley got into a scuffle. Luckily, even though everyone is huge, no one got hurt. And now, years later, Shaq and Charles actually became sort of best friends. After the player that was tasked for defense to Neymar grabbed his shirt, Neymar kinda lost his cool.